latest on We Share Abundance, our amazing soap program where you can give away free coupons for paid memberships in our Easy Business Builder, earn money instantly for doing it, and build a residual income. And our Cash Cow program where we'll even give the coupons away for you. Okay. We also have an investors club, third-party plans, and this sort of thing. I'll be bringing you up to date on all that. We Share Abundance, which is a cloud nation. We are the United States of the world, and we accept people from all over, all backgrounds, all classes, colours, creeds, anything that you want to throw into the mix. And everybody is treated equally with equal respect because they have equal value in our community. And we are streaming live, I hope, on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly. But unfortunately, it's not often I see comments here from YouTube or from Twitch. We have been getting them a little bit in the last few days, which is an improvement, but we tend to get just Facebook comments in here without any names on them, and we shouldn't get Facebook comments. We should only get Twitch and Twitter in the app here, the Melon app. Okay, let me head over then to Facebook, and when I get there, I'm going to look for our group We Share Abundance Publicly, and when we get to We Share Abundance Publicly, I'm going to be looking for the 26th of June, which is today, Sunday, and it's looking good so far. And if I click to expand the video, I should get the comments. And good. We've got Russ Cowley from Newcastle, top of the comments list. Newcastle, UK, of course, letting me know that I'm coming through loud and clear. And then we've got Kevin Cowley, his brother from the same area. We've got Akpomade from Nigeria, Kingsley from Manchester, UK, Richard from Devon, UK, probably sat with a glass of speckled hen or maybe some scrumpy. We've got Ramachandra from India, although he's a UK citizen, he's in India, to spread the word and help people out in that subcontinent. And we have Peter from Kettering, UK. And we're just 4 minutes in, and we'll give it a couple more minutes just to allow any stragglers to arrive, save them having to watch the replay. While we're waiting, I'll just mention that England look like getting another win in Test cricket. If anybody had forecast this when we were in the West Indies, I think they'd have been told they need to be committed. But England are doing really well. They were set a total of 200 odd to win, which would have been an imposing total for them in the past. I think they've got it down to about 100 now, and they'll probably knock it off in the first session tomorrow, which is a sellout. And it'll be a whitewash of New Zealand. And then they go into the rematch with India, which was postponed from last year because of COVID. Ridiculous situation, but it happens. But anyway, we've got a test match coming up against India, which will finish last year's series. So we'll see if they can get that sorted out. Let's have a look. Richard Akrin says PG tips. Oh no, cup of tea, maybe with a wee dram in it. I don't know. And then we've got Arup from India. And we've got Deborah from Southern Alabama, USA. We had somebody from West Virginia the other day, not here. Almost Heaven, West Virginia. Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is older, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, growing with the breeze. Country roads, up, up, take me home, yeah, yeah, let's go. Anyway, we've not got anybody from West Virginia today, and we've not got Rhonda in from California. Help me, Rhonda, help me, Rhonda. Okay. But we have got Deborah from Southern Alabama, but I don't know a song about Southern Alabama. Okay, and we've got Andrew from New Zealand. And we've been going for 7 minutes, so we will now get started with a short prayer, which is our normal format. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and through that love, that each member may find the joy of service, and through service attract into their lives true happiness and everything they need in life. Amen. And you know, service is the path to happiness. Money will not buy you happiness. It will help you get the things you need to survive. It's a tool, but it won't buy you happiness. But if you make money through serving other people, you will be happy and you will make more than you would have ever thought possible. So concentrate on the service side of life. The more service you can offer to others, the greater your income will be and the happier you'll be. And the income will be insignificant once you are truly happy, because everybody seeks happiness. They don't seek a new house or a relationship or children or money. They seek to be happy. And all those things that they think may bring them happiness are just a part of the equation. But happiness is really found from helping other people, being of service to others. And the great thing about being of service to others is that you can't be of service to someone else without it being a greater service to yourself in many ways, not just financially. Okay. As I was saying in the preamble, we are the United States of the world, and we treat everybody equally here. We banish prejudice, and all we ask is that people come here with a positive mindset and a willingness to share love and abundance. And to help with that, we have a little affirmation that I've been doing, which you may like to join in with. We are happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world, with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, that we may all become freed from divisive inharmonies, and so become perfect citizens in your world. Okay, that is hopefully got us in the right mood for the business part of this, which is bringing you up to date with what's going on. With it being weekend, particularly a Sunday, not a lot. But there is always something happening, okay? I did, even though it's Sunday, get in touch with Devyani today. I gave her my final final copy of the implementation for the pay plan for the ads plan. When you see it, it may not excite you as much as some of the hyped up programs that are out there at the moment. There are quite a number of $5 programs going about at the moment, and they're all the same, pretty much, in that they promise through, I think, 10 phases, $80,000. and they all say that no recruiting is required. Hello. Oh, I don't know what happened there, but the video disappeared on my screen for a second. Anyway, it's back. I have joined 3 of these programs, all of them about a week ago, with 1 position without any recruiting. And I still have 1 position with no income, no referrals, and no money. It's important, if we're going to build a program, that it does what it says on the can. If we say there's no recruiting needed to make money, we need to make sure it's not like these other programs, and you can truly make money without recruiting. And I think what's been put together here with a lot of thought will do that. We have a situation where we have I got the numbers here? No, that's not it. That might be it. Yeah, that's it, I think. We have a situation where everybody that cycles through each phase, there are really, I suppose, to be accurate, there are 4 phases in our plan, not 10, not 3, not 2, there are 4. But the first phase is it's almost a straight line matrix. It's not, well, it can't be a straight line and a matrix, can it? But it's almost a straight line plan where everybody that joins after you helps you get to the next stage. It isn't. It's better than that. It will not run out of steam in the same way that a straight line plan does. It does mean that you need to have 4 sales under your position to move to the next step. But that will be very simple. The next 2 steps are just 2 levels, not 3, not 4, not 10, just 2 levels. So it's once again 4 on your first level and 16 on your second level. And these are sales, these are not people. And people can have as many positions as they choose. Anything between 1 and a million if they wanted. You know, nobody's going to put $5 million in, are they? But you know where I'm coming from. It's just $5. There is no admin fee. So it is a $5 program, not a $6 program sold as a $5 program. It's a $5 program, and it's going to help people cycle faster. As I say, the first 2 phases are just 2 levels. And the third phase is 3 levels because it doesn't go anywhere. It just pays you a bit more money. You're not going to make $84,000 or $94,000 or $100,000 or $1 million or anything like that from getting through these cycles. But realistically, you will make over $5,000. The big thing about it is when you cycle, you will create re-entries for yourself, but there will also be re-entries created for the admin account. The admin account is always used as an orphan account. In other words, nobody's sponsored admin, so it goes under just the first place. And by cycling yourself, you will have created a total of 2,456 admin entries, which go into that first level. 2,456 divided by 4 is 614, I think. So it will push 614 members from that first level into the true first phase. That first level is there to do two things really for you. One, to double up your money, leverage your $5 investment. It doubles it to $10. And the second thing it's there to do is to get you your money back. As you get into that first phase with $10, you'll also get $5 back, which is what it costs you to get started. The other $5 will give you an additional entry into that first level. Admin will go in there and it will push people through. If there are insufficient people waiting, because there's, whatever I said it was, 600 and odd people that it would push through, it will start pushing through its own entries, but it will always push other people through first. So it doesn't matter if you come in after admin has got these re-entries, you won't be at the end of them. You will still be in front of any admin entries and you will be pushed through into that first phase. So we're going to get people quickly through that first step into phase one. And the more people we get into phase one and the more quickly we get them in, the faster everything is going to work. When it does push an admin entry through, and this will happen, every time admin cycles, all the money that would have been earned if it was a member, over $5,000, goes into additional entries for that first phase. So when admin cycles, instead of it being 2,456 entries going up there, it's 6,414 entries going up into that first level, pushing through over 1,600 people. Okay, and this is going to really power the first phase, which is going to power the second phase and power the third phase. There are also personal re-entries that you'll get to push you through the phases quicker as you complete this. So it's, the emphasis is not on hype saying, okay, we're going to pay you $100,000. The emphasis is on the saying, okay, we're going to do what we say we do. You don't have to refer anybody to make money. And we're going to get you through your cycles quickly. And this is going to happen through these huge amounts of re-entries. Would you rather have the potential of $84,000 that most people won't reach, but you could perhaps do in, if you're really good, in a couple of years? Or would you rather have a very realistic potential, even without recruiting, of making $2,000 to $5,000 every month? I think once people understand what we've got, they will want a few $1,000s a month. Maybe even a few $1,000s a week. A lot of people will, the people that want to recruit and can recruit and go about recruiting, will benefit enormously because they'll get a matching bonus for everybody that they refer. So if somebody's recruiting and they recruit, let's suppose they recruit 30 people, one a day, which shouldn't be really hard for this program at $5 no referrals necessary. And let's suppose that it takes a month for each of those to progress through and get to the end. It means that every one of their recruits will go through in a month. And they're going to get a matching bonus of between 2,000 and 5,000. It's a little bit over 5,000. It's a bit over 2,000 as well. Might be 2,500 to 5,000 and a bit. I can't remember the exact numbers, but they're going to get a matching bonus. So they're going to be making $2,000 to $5,000 a day for bringing in one person a day for a month. That's powerful. That is really, really powerful. They're going to be making their own money as well. They're probably going to be cycling themselves personally once a week if they've got that many people in there that are cycling. It's going to push them through. So they're going to be making on top of that another $5,000 a week, maybe a day even, you know. This is what our plan is designed to do. It's designed to get people through quickly. It's not designed to go through 10 levels, which most people will never achieve. It's not designed to tell people that they can make money and leave them sat there with their entry saying, oh, I was told anyway it was only $5, I give up. We're going to do it. We're going to push people through. We could have taken the cash and hyped up the value, but most people wouldn't have been able to do it, wouldn't have got there. So we've taken that cash away and put it into making this plan something that everybody will succeed with. And if you choose to refer people, we're not paying you a fraction of what we're paying you the same. So if somebody you refer makes $5,000, you've made $5,000. If they make $2,500, you've made $2,500. If they make $5, you've made $5. Okay. No, that's not quite true because there's no matching bonus on that top level. So if they make $5, you don't make anything. But if they make $10, then you make $10. Okay. And I'm really happy with it. I've been through it with a fine-tooth comb. I've run a lot of projections on it, and they all come through really, really good. And I think you're going to love it. The only thing that I'm telling you now is this: anybody that joins this plan will be a member of We Share Abundance. They can't join it if they're not in We Share Abundance. To join We Share Abundance, they have to have a sponsor in We Share Abundance. If that sponsor is admin, they will always be treated as an orphan. Admin has a lot of existing members in We Share Abundance. So if those people get involved, they're always going to be treated as an orphan and just go into the first empty space. If you have referred people into We Share Abundance, whether it's 1 or 10 or 20 or 100, then when they join the plan, they will have you as their sponsor. And if you're in the plan, they will automatically go under you. If you join the plan after them, they will be an orphan until you join the plan. And when you join the plan, they will then start to go under you. But until you join the plan, they will be orphans. So they could be an orphan in the first level, in the second level, in the third level. And that fourth level, which is the third phase, really, the third real level, maybe you join before they get into that, and you're in that third phase, you have a position in that matrix, and they will go under you. So they'll never be lost to you as long as you are in a position where they can come underneath you. So my advice to you is get in it fast, okay? Once we announce it, get in as quickly as you can. Otherwise, your people are going to be orphans until you do get in. It's going to help the plan. It's going to help the other people because they'll be placed under somebody else. They won't be allocated to them permanently. They won't be passed up line. They just go in the first empty place. This is what we're all about with this plan. Getting people into that first empty space, moving people along, no matter whether they are referring others or whether they are totally passive, they've just joined. They have a position there, and if they've got an empty space, we'll be filling it. And this is going to make the plan really, really attractive to everybody. And I'm very excited about it. It is a little bit complicated, I think, to program. That's why I've left it with Deviani. I've asked her to look through it today. We can discuss it in detail on Monday. But we'll be discussing the ins and outs of how we code this plan. But it will not take away from, however we code it, it will not take away from our objective of it being, when you open the can, what's on the outside of the can. You know, if you buy a can of peas, you don't open it and expect to see corned beef inside, do you? You know, but most of the programs that are out there online, the way they're represented, you open the can and it's not really what it says. And I've, like I say, there are 3 programs out there. One of them has only just launched, so I can't say with that one is definitely going to be the same as the others, although they've used the same format. It's the same 10 phases, the same roughly payouts and everything else. So I can't really see it being any different. And as I say, I took a position in them all without doing deliberately, just to see if they did push me through. So far, nothing has happened. It's only been about a week. Maybe something will happen in another week or 2. I don't know. But it's certainly not happened at this moment in time. And I want to make sure that when we go live and we say, you don't need to refer anybody to earn with our program, that it's true. Okay. Right. Who else have we got? We've got Morris from the Netherlands, and we've got Derek from Indiana. No, we're not. Checking in from Florida. Checking in from, and then I skipped a bit and I saw IN, and you know, sorry. Derek from Florida. And we got Bazina from Edinburgh, Scotland. Okay. And we got Alfred Reynolds, or Reynold Alfred, from Trinidad and Tobago. Okay, lovely to see you. Today, also, on top of that, I did get the Investors Club subscriptions up to date, and I did get the applications for the Facebook group We Some Money. Everybody that was applied to join, that was either in the Investors Club some way, one way or another, and had answered the questions, put in their username and agreed to the rules, has been added in. I did start to do an update, but it didn't make sense to me. So I've got to think about it, because we've got different programs, and Medify Yielders is looking really weird. I think it may well have gone, but I don't know. It is still there. The website is still there. But if you log in, it's showing now that we have a balance of, I'm just logging in, $20,920. So it's jumped 10,000 in a day. However, you can't withdraw anything. There's still no withdrawals. and it says, when I scroll down, active deposits. Sorry, you have not opened a deposit yet. Create a deposit with Metify Yielders to get stable daily profit today. And then up the top, it's got active deposit, $10,000, which is what we put in, and the account balance of $20,920.01. I don't know where the 1 cent came from. So the website isn't making a lot of sense to me at the moment. There is no communication from the management. I am not holding out a lot of hope for it, I've got to be honest. However, Funds and Bonanza are doing well. They are steady. They're not going to make up that $10,000 that we will have possibly lost. As a community, as a group, we stressed that nobody should put in more than they were prepared to lose, so whether it was $12, $100, $500, that was the person's choice. But if it is gone, we will draw it back, but it'll take a while from Funds and Bonanza. However, if TRX International continues to thrive as it is doing for another 6 months, we will make that money back and more. TRX International is going really, really strong. We don't know how long it's going to last. It's not something that looks stable like Bonanza and Funds. We don't know how long Bonanza and Funds are going to last. In reality, we don't know. But they look more sustainable than TRX International, although the TRX International plan, the basic plan at any rate, looks stable in the way that it's set up with the mining and the allocation of funds, but not being able to withdraw more than a small percentage of those. It could be gone in 10 minutes, it could be here in 10 years, who knows? But if it lasts for 10 months, we will be rolling in money in We Share Abundance, particularly in our Investors Club, and it will benefit everybody, primarily in the Investors Club, and secondly in We Share Abundance generally, because it will be flooding our liquidity pools with cash. We have a small group that got together. So I say small group, it's I think 53 people who put money in to get us to the 4% level of payout. Those people are getting close to a break-even point, and from break-even point it'll be a steady progression with compounding to get them up to a point where they'll have 100 times their initial deposit, and at which time they'll be free to run their own program, make 2,000 a day from it with TRX International, or wisely perhaps split some of it into Bonanza and Funds, and also into the I Can Trade. I Can Trade, I was intending to get a page up for that today in our Investors Club, but I haven't done it. But we have got some people that have come into I Can Trade. I don't think we've got anywhere near enough to get started yet, but let me just have a look. You can, no, I've got the wrong spreadsheet there. Just bear with me a second, please. Here we go. No, we've only got like $300, $304 so far for I Can Auto Trade. But I Can Auto Trade is, where are we? Yeah, here. I Can Auto Trade is a program that is being started on the 11th of July if everything runs to time. So we've got a bit of time to get funds enough to get together and get into that. We need, realistically, we need at least $2,000 to be able to get in there and compound and pay our monthly fees. The more the better. But it is something that I think will generate a good potential income, higher than funds or Bonanza. But I see it as being safe purely because I know the guy that's behind it, that's put the money into getting this thing built and everything, and what's been going on, and the testing and the results they've been getting. I don't think the website that he has will show any results, because it is going to be registered and approved by all the bodies in the United States, and they frown heavily on people quoting past performance or future potential. So I'm not quite sure how they're going to advertise it, but I do know that while it's been testing, they've averaged well over 1% a day. And that compounded is big money if you look at it for a 12-month period. $100 becomes $3,700 or something like that. $1,000, $37,000 in a 12-month period, compounding at that sort of level. So that is something else that it is available for you to get started with right now. When I say get started with, you can put your deposit in so that we're getting the funds and we'll be able to start as soon as it does go live. But there's no sort of link to it. You just have to go to the payment page in wsa.money and pay in whatever you want, whether it's $12, $24. It's $12 a share. You can put in as many shares as you want. When you fill in the form after you've made your payment, you just allocate it to the I Can Trade button. There are 3 buttons that you can choose: Funds, Bonanza, and I Can Trade. We constantly get bombarded with multiple programs that people want us to get involved in, but I think we've got enough at the moment, unless something really, really special comes up. I believe there was an issue on the that program I told you about yesterday, that gaming program. I've forgotten what it's called again. Solo something or something, is it? What is it? I should Super One. Here we go. Super One. I think the link didn't carry a valid username. The username, if you do want to join it and you had that problem, is Frammy. So I don't think I'll get it done tonight now, but tomorrow I'll be sending out another message about that and about 1 or 2 other things, and I'll try and get that page up for I Can Trade, so that people know a little bit more about it. And that's it. That's it for the updates. I've got the numbers, such as they are. We don't get site rankings and things like that, and we're not getting trading volumes from coin ranking or anything like that. But I'll give you what I've been able to acquire. We had a net decrease in our registered members of 8 in the last 24 hours to 38,939. It's a net decrease because we take out people that have not logged in at least once in the last 2 months. So we always have people joining every day. Maybe 100 people joined. We took out 108, something like that. So it's a net decrease of 8. Our active members count went up 68 to 6,186. Our Multiply WISA account gained $2 in the bonus pool today from the revenue share. Don't know why, but it did. to $9,893.73. There were no new email verified members, and nobody new bought advertising in there. And coin ranking, as I say, it's not showing any figures other than the coin ranking, and it says Visa Abundance tokens gained 8 places in the ranking to 920, and Visa tokens gained 2 places to 2,238. And that is all I can give you. And we've got Abdul Fattah Hassan on a mission to banish poverty, or the other way round. No, on a mission to banish poverty, Abdul. What is the latest on the IPC program? IPC, I think it's gone, but they do claim that if you put more money in, you can get money out through their app. I don't think the website works, but we do have a Telegram group where you can get more information. If I can find it. Here we go. There's not a lot of information at the moment because it's pretty much dormant. But this is the Telegram group for IPC. You can ask people in there. There are some people in there that maybe have had a look at things. Okay. Hey, Liz, not seen you for a long time. Lovely to see you. I know you've been very busy training your dog and going on hikes and all that sort of thing. And it's been exciting to see what you've been up to, and how well you've done with your dog. I mean, I can't imagine Cody doing any of those things. Well, I can imagine him doing a walk, you know, but all the obedience training and things that you've got your dog doing, really remarkable. And it's lovely to see all your posts on Facebook. And I did intend to sponsor you for your walk as well, but I never got round to doing it. But maybe the next time or whatever. I don't know, one of those things. I think probably a lot of people maybe post your link again and say, you know, I know some people wanted to sponsor me but missed out, and here's the link if you want to actually drop some cash into the bucket. Okay, it's not going to Liz, of course. Liz was doing it for a good cause. I can't remember what it was. Was it dementia? It probably good for me if it was the case, because I can't remember. Something along those lines. But lovely to see you, Liz. And Liz, of course, has been a very valuable member of our volunteer team. She's been too busy to get involved for a while, but hopefully we'll see her back there as her other interests allow. Okay. So that pretty much covers, as I say, what I've got for today. That ads plan, I still don't know what we're going to call it. We have had some suggestions in here from members. Let's get more suggestions in what we're going to call it. We don't want to call it only 5 because there is one of those, even though it's only 6. We don't want to call it anything like that. You know, we are totally different than it, even though it's a $5 plan. I don't know what we can call it. But a nice catchy name would be good. But don't forget, everybody that joins that plan, they'll get so much extra as well. You know, they'll join that. They'll be in the Easy Business Builder. They'll be in the Wealth Builder. They'll have coupons that they can give away every week and make money with on the side. You know, building residual income. It just pulls everything together. They'll be joining Multiply Visa to use their ad credits. The funds that are generated, that there are funds apportioned from everything that go into the liquidity pool, which will sustain and improve the value of our tokens, both Wheat Abundance initially and then the Wheater token. So there's a lot going on that's going to happen fairly quickly. I don't know how quickly, because I think that the coding for the plan is going to take a few days. When I say a few days, I don't mean 2 days. I mean, it might be a couple of weeks, it might be 3 weeks, I don't know. There are some complex lines that need to be followed to make sure that we do push all those people through in the intended way. But we will get it done as quickly as we can. I'll know better after we've had a lengthy discussion on Monday with Devyani. And that's it till Monday. It's been a nice day here. It's been a little bit breezy, but it's kept the rain away for most of the day. And it's looking a bit grey now, but it's still bright. So that's it from me. This lovely day has flown away. The time has come to part. Auf Wiedersehen, auf Wiedersehen. We'll meet again tomorrow, 7 o'clock British summertime. Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly, YouTube, Twitch. And until then, with the latest updates and what's going on development-wise from Devyani, auf Wiedersehen, auf Wiedersehen. We'll meet